Hi guys, and welcome to Mr. Hambley's Earth Space class. So we are all virtual now. So I'm going to take my mask off because I don't have anybody in my room right now. So I just wanted to introduce myself for those of you guys that don't know me and kind of talk a little bit about how the class is going to work and what we're going to do. Basically, you're going to see me twice a week. So I'm going to keep things asynchronous for you. So that means that you can do your work when you need to. So if you don't happen to be online at the exact same time that I'm teaching, you can do it at a later time. But I do have to close things out, so you're going to have to get things done by the test for each unit. So most units are going to take us about 2 weeks-ish to finish up. So I'll give you guys warning about that, so definitely be checking the It's Learning page. And it will tell you and explain to you like when that's going to happen. So in order to get grades in though, I need you guys to get your work completed by the test day. Okay, but other than that, I'm going to leave things open for you so you can get things done. It won't count against you if you need more time to finish something up, or if you kind of start to run a little bit behind. Just send me a message so I can talk to you about that. The easiest way to get in touch with me is probably through It's Learning messages, or you can email me. Hambling, HAMBLINGS at bcsc.k12.in.us. But I imagine most of you guys will be using the It's Learning messages because that's just easier for all of us probably. But yeah, so bear with me on this. This is all new schedule. It's a little bit different. It's going to be a little weird. It might keep changing on us. We don't really know. So right now we are in this hybrid sort of pattern, which, as I said, is going to mean that you're going to see me 2 times a week for a class. Let me show you kind of a little image of that, and we'll try and explain it a little bit. I think I can get this on here for you. Let's try this out. So if we can get you on there, I hope you can see that there. So Monday was no school, the teachers were here. Tuesday, that's today. You can ignore this A through K, L through Z, because you guys are at home doing e-learning for all of this. So on this A day, you're going to see me, okay? And I'll have your assignments open for you. You can check on It's Learning and get to work on your stuff, okay? And then you won't see me Wednesday, and then on Thursday, you're going to see me again for this week. Now this week's a little weird because we had this no school day in here, okay? So next week, it will be Monday that I see you, okay? And then I won't see you again until Thursday. So 2 times a week you're going to see me. These other days I have other classes. This e-learning day is a day for all of us to just kind of catch up on our work and get things posted for you guys. So you're totally okay to contact me. We can have a Zoom meeting if you need help or something like that. But this is just... I'm not going to assign new work on this day. So there'll be new work assigned twice a week. So next Monday and next Thursday, today, and then this Thursday. Okay, so after that, we're going to have another weird week because we've got Martin Luther King Day in there. So I'll see you on the Tuesday then, and then it'll be a Thursday. Okay, and then we'll switch back to this, and this is how it'll look as long as we're on hybrid. So nobody knows how long we're going to be on that for, so I really can't give you much more information than what I've just given you. Just bear with us. We're all trying to sort this out, okay? But send me questions, ask me things if you have trouble. We'll get together and have a meeting if we need to. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of pull you up on my computer screen, and I want to walk you through how to find things on my site and where everything's at, okay? Website. We are looking at, it should say Earth Space 2 for second semester if you're in the right spot here. So I would really recommend that you just make bookmarks of all of your classes so that you always know where they're at. Just put them in your menu bar on your browser, make some bookmarks. So when you're navigating my site, this is the main page that you'll come to, the landing page when you get to the site, in the overview page. If you can't find it, you just click this overview tab and it takes you right back here. Okay, so I think you get things events and things that pop up over here for you. I tend not to set due dates on the assignments because if I need to adjust something, that due date screws everything up. So don't look at the due date and think that that's correct on my assignments, because it's going to be all screwed up, because every time I edit an assignment, it changes the stupid due date. So there we go. Anyway, you will see things pop up when I open them up, I think. So as you go down, as you look at these blocks here, I'll put one of these for each day. And so for today, I posted right here, I put a date on it for you here. We've got a little hello message, and then what I try to do is give you like a little list. So here's what you need to do today. We've got number 1 and number 2, and the first one is to watch the lecture number 1 on mountains and take the quiz. So typically what I do with my lectures in this class is I'll have a short lecture for you, and there'll be quiz questions that go right along with it. So I would really recommend that when you're working on the quiz, have it open in another window or side by side, or at least in another tab, so you can flip back and forth and look at what you're looking for as you're watching the lecture. So let's just click on one of these and take a look and see what we've got here. So if we click on the lecture quiz, let me just open that in a new tab so I've got that. Here we go. And I'm going to go ahead and hit review test, but you might see something that will look a little bit different for you. But right over here in the description it says video lecture 1 mountain building. So if I click that, I'm going to go to the actual lecture video. So I'm going to open that in another window. On a Mac, that's a command click. On Windows, I don't know, control click maybe, or right click and then say open a new window on most browsers. So here it is. It opens up here in YouTube. You can watch picture in picture. You can just watch it right here, but you should be able to watch this as we go along. It should say lecture 1 mountain building, yep, and I have the quiz open. So let me just pretend like I'm going to take the quiz here. And the quiz questions, there's only 7 questions here. It goes right along with the lecture, okay? So like whatever, this is not right, I'm just randomly clicking stuff, but work yourself through. I really try not to use those hotspot questions. I try not to put a whole lot of questions that will come up wrong for you on there. So it should make sense. If something doesn't make sense, just get in touch with me and we'll figure it out, okay? So that's pretty much similar to other stuff you guys have done. Let me go back over to the overview page. Now on the overview page, the other thing it says for you to work on today is to start on the textbook reading quiz. The reading is linked to in the assignment, and the questions go right along with the reading. Okay, so this is not due today. Right? It's a longer assignment, and it's meant for you to work on kind of as you go throughout the course. So we'll have more time, and I'll remind you to work on it some as we go along. But maybe try and get part of it done today. Get a little bit of work, because this is not going to take you very long to do this. In fact, oftentimes I'll have students who will knock this entire thing out in the first day of class. Honestly, it's not unreasonable. It's probably what you could really accomplish in a regular block schedule to do all of this, okay? But I try to move at a little bit of a slower pace just so everybody can kind of keep up and follow along with what we're doing. So I've got the textbook linked here. You could just open this link right here from this page in another window here. Let me open it up in another tab. See if it'll come up here. It's learning's moving a little slow today. Everybody's trying to get on there. So here it is, opened up in this tab, and for some reason I can't scroll. Looks like it's going to give me a super tiny window in its learning. So what I could do would be very easy, would be to either click this button here, which will go to presentation mode and let me see the whole thing, but then I can't actually see, oh, let me exit full screen here. Got myself locked out. I'm trying to record my screen and present my screens. Get a little confusing. So what you might do would be very easy, would be to just click the download button and open it up in a PDF reader, Acrobat or any other PDF reader, and then have it open on your screen at the same time while you're doing the activity. Okay, that will probably make it easier. Or if you want to just read it in tiny little bits right here, you can do that too. Okay, the main reading in these is in these blocks here. This is the teacher's textbook, so you have this little goofy thing off to the side on most of these things. So it's just this white section that you're reading, and the questions go right along. Look, there's the answer to the first question right here. They go right along with the book. Okay, let's go back here to the overview page again, and I want to show you what it looks like if you hadn't clicked on the textbook, the PDF, and you had just clicked on the quiz. So if I click on the quiz, it's going to look like that last quiz, and it looks like I need to put that in here. Usually what I'll do is I will put the link to the actual textbook right in here, and I hadn't checked that, and it's not here. So I need to put that over here for you guys. It will be in the description. I'll fix that here in just a second. But if I click review test, I can look at what it's looking like. So this is going to go right along with the textbook. Okay. Right. We just saw those images just a minute ago. And you can work through as you go. And remember, if you click pause test or whatever, you can come back to it and finish it up later. Okay, if you really screw something up, let me know and we'll chat and we can reset it for you and you can have another attempt at it, okay? But take your time, do a good job. So let me go back over here to the overview page, leave page, and let me show you how to check what you're missing in here. So this is an important one. What I do is I use the Gradebook in its learning. So it's kind of a complex process for me, but it's actually the easiest way that I've found to do this. What you'll see in PowerSchool is a single grade per unit. So I will add together all the work for this unit here on mountain building, and I will put it in as one grade in the actual Gradebook in PowerSchool. Okay, so how do you know what you're missing and what you haven't done for the unit? Well, it's really easy. If you click this follow up and reports button right here, it's going to take you here, and you'll see something called Gradebook. You may have to click on more if your screen's very tiny. I would really recommend not using your phone for this. You can, but your phone doesn't work on a lot of these things, so try to use your computer. If I click on Gradebook, I'm going to see something a little different than you're going to see, but you will see the information. Actually, let me click on student here. I can go here to student view, and let me click on follow up and reports again in Gradebook. So this should be what you're going to see. Okay. You can change the term, but there's only one term, so don't change the semester. We're in semester 2, and it will say sort by deadline, by title, and what you'll see beneath here is all of the quizzes and things that you've taken or need to take. Okay, so I'm a teacher in the course, so it's probably not showing me information here. I haven't taken any quizzes yet. I probably haven't signed anything to myself. But you'll see them show up down here, and it will say on there specifically, it will say not taken. If it says not taken, you didn't do it. That means you didn't submit it, or you didn't do it at all, you didn't even look at it maybe. So click that. If you click on the link where it says not taken, it will take you right to the assignment and you can do the thing. It is so easy to stay caught up in here. If you just click on that follow up and reports and click on Gradebook, you can see everything by unit that you're missing. So I really recommend, like, by the end of the unit, check here, check and make sure that you're not missing anything. Okay, I mean, it's kind of a big deal. So let me go back to the overview page here, and this is, I guess I should have done this from the beginning. This is more what you're going to see. Let me click back on the lecture quiz. So yeah, this is pretty much what you're going to see here. So you could click on the video, start watching that, start the test, keep both those open, and work through that stuff. If you have any problems, get in touch with me, and we'll sort some things out. I hope that made sense and you guys understand. But once again, I just want to reiterate, like, the main reason that I had students not pass last semester was because they just weren't getting on and doing anything. You have class 2 days a week. That's not very often. Like, there's not going to be that much work. So please get on here and do this stuff, and get in touch with me if you're having trouble. Okay, we can set up a separate time to meet or something like that if we need to. Okay guys, I hope we have a good semester, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you guys a little bit. Get in touch with me if you need anything, and have a great day.